So guys, if you find yourself in this kind of situation, if you're captive, use whatever you have with you. So for instance, as you can see the tie, so I was able to kind of take it off from my mouth. But now what I want you to do, guys, is if it's possible, just to stand up. Use the pole behind you to stand up, like this, right? You can use your arms if it's possible. So the first thing you want to do is just stand up, okay? So now I find myself in a tricky situation, handcuffs out behind me. So what I want to do is use some force and kind of like break the chain, okay? But you see my hands are kind of hurting from the handcuffs. So what you can do, guys, I need some force. So now I have this tie. They use the tie. Capturers can use whatever they have, and you can use that in your advantage. So you can take the tie, and as you can see, there should be enough place for me to go through the wrist and the handcuff. Okay? So if you take that, kind of squeeze that in through, right? So we have the first one. What you can do in this kind of situation is use another one and go to the second handcuff. Okay, good. So now you have it. So this is loose, so you want to kind of like make it tight. So you can use your mouth, kind of tight. Correct? Okay, so now we have it nice and tight. You can try use some force. But what you can also do is kind of tie it more. So if you look behind my back, what I will do is tie it as tight as possible, okay? You can do multiple loops right there. Cannot see anything, but I can feel it. So tie it as much as possible. Okay, go, much more loose. Okay, make it nice and tight, and you can then just grip it with your arm like this to make some force. So now, what you can do, because I want to break the chain initially or take out my hands from the handcuffs. So what you can do to make some more force, kind of bend over in the squat position and, go on your tippy toes and bend over. See, like this, bend over like this. Okay, so my hands are hurting still. So what I can do, I can take more time, go through my arms. Now you have to feel which hand is looser. In my case, it's probably the left hand. So what I want to do is kind of create more separation from the skin to the handcuff. Okay, so I'm doing more. I just create separation here, like this. Okay. So as you can see, there's kind of enough separation now. So I'll try to break the chain again. Okay. So get in the nice position, okay? Don't be afraid to hurt yourself, it's fine. Okay. Okay, got it. Whew. Okay, so I freed both of my hands. So that's good. So what you can do, guys, now, well, that's a tricky situation. You want to take this out as well. You don't want to go walking with handcuffs, right? So, okay, so we can use everything we have in our advantage. So as you can see, now we need to take this off. But my skin is hurting, as you can see from the handcuffs right there. So what I can do is I can use this tie to make it easier. Okay, so let's unwrap that now. So what I'm gonna do, take the tie, and I'm gonna go multiple times so I wouldn't hurt my hand. So you can just go in loops. So take the tie or whatever you have, the piece of cloth that you have, and just go through the handcuffs. Okay, let's do it a couple of times so I wouldn't hurt my hand, because we need to take this handcuff out. All right, so let's do it like this. Okay, so now it's a bit better, so I can just go around a couple of more times to create some separation from my hand to the handcuffs. Okay, still I'm gonna need some force to do that. So what you can do is you can tie the tie around you around your hand and make a nice grip through your hands, okay? So the chain, you can also kind of like wrap the chain around a bit because I need some force to take this out, okay? So in this kind of situation now, what you can do is again, like kind of squat, bend over, and go now not on your tippy toes, but go on your heels because you're going back. So going on your heels, like kind of bending it over, right? Like you're doing some sort of workout. So you just go like this, move the chain around. You need to loosen up this hand. So move the chain around like this, okay? Okay, one extra tip that you could technically do is use this handcuff. As you can see, kind of these edges. So you could try to break the chain, but with the edges as well, if the chain is not strong enough. In this situation, it's kind of tight, so it's gonna be hard to break the chain. What I'm gonna do, since now we created some separation between my hand and the handcuffs, what I can do is I can just kind of squeeze that in through the handcuff, right? I'm trying to get it underneath the cloth so I wouldn't hurt my hand. So, okay, when you have it like this, what you can do, you know the thumb is the most powerful finger of the hand. So what you can do is use your thumb and kind of twist it, okay? Twist as, you know, as much as possible. Just kind of twisted it. What you can do is you can put some force on it and you just kind of like, if you need, you can bend over and, you know, twist it like that. Okay, so as I can see, it's creating a bit of separation, right? So just kind of move it around, twist it around like this, because ultimately we want this hand to be out, right? So use your force. You can, if you have like somewhere to kind of like lean over, you can do that and just use it. Okay, so we created some separation. So my hand, it's not cut, it's okay. It's just, you know, from the pressure on it, from the handcuffs. Okay, so what do you guys can do? All right, so you need to take this out. So I'm taking that out. As you can see, I created some separation now, so it's a bit better. Okay, so for instance, as you can see now, we can just take that out just for a sec. I want to show you. So as you can see, I can put my two fingers right there, you know? So that's a great situation now. So before that, I couldn't do that. So now we loosen up the handcuffs. So that's actually now possible to take it out, but you need to use some force, okay? So what I guys want you to do is take a grip of another cuff and kind of use the force, bend over like this. Because ultimately, I don't know what's gonna happen. Either the chain is gonna break or I'm gonna get free from this wrist. So we'll see how it goes. I'll just put some force on it, just kind of try to break the chain, all right? Just kind of lean over back, take a nice solid grip, okay? I can just kind of wrap that around as well, grip it with my hands, and try to get free. All right. Okay, so now that's better. A bit better. Let's see. If I take fingers, okay, I can put fingers again. That's good. Okay. So put a lot of pressure on it. I can feel it's kind of slipping out. Okay. Woo! I'm free. That's nice. So in this situation, if you're open, just go ahead and run. That's it. That's what you need to do. Okay.